Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's an Amber thing. I am Amber. I'm driving to my car. I had a day off. I usually take Wednesdays off so that I can pick the kids up from school early and we can hang out and I don't have to be rushing with any kind of work stuff. So I just thought I'd say hello and see how everybody's doing, what everybody's up to. And had excuse me, been thinking. I do a lot of thinking, but I'd been thinking recently and I remembered about something I wanted to share with you all, but I try not to pay attention to the camera too much, but it's hard because I'm like talking to you and I want to talk to you, but I need to watch the road too. Let me turn this radio down. So I remember, I bet you all remember when you were younger being taken to or going to the district conventions. It was always like a big old thing. Like for us, when this happened, I was living in Southern California, and we'd either go like to the Coliseum or to one of the stadiums in San Diego. So it was like always pretty much a big ordeal. Like we would take my dad, my mom. Well, my mom didn't work, but my dad would take time off of work. He'd take off like the entire week. And if you remember, like way back, the district conventions used to be like 4 or 5 days long. So I think they started like on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then they went all the way through to the Sunday. And it used to be like super exciting. I remember, it was just fun, I guess, because we got to leave the house and pack up and go stay in a hotel. We were doing something special, and those cheese danishes, come on. You remember those cheese danishes? You'd get them in the morning. They were so good. But we had gotten in line. Lines were always super long because there's so many people in attendance. But we had gotten in line, and we had just gotten our cheese Danish. My mom got her coffee, got, some breakfast things, and we were starting to walk back over to a seating area where we could sit down and eat, and we saw Michael Jackson. Yep. So my mom, she's like telling my brother and I, see, he's normal. He's just like all of us. He's just like the rest of us. So she like waves him down, I was embarrassed. I was young though still, but I thought it was cool, but I was kind of embarrassed because she's like, waving him down. And he comes over to us, and he had a couple of bodyguards, not too many. I think there was like 3 of them, one on each side and then one behind him. And he walked up and he, was talking to my mom for a minute. My mom's like, I just wanted for my children to meet you because you're a star, and, they feel like, you're not like the rest of us. And so, he bent down and he got on, he bent down, not on a knee, but kind of like, crouched down so that he could be eye to eye with me. And he put my hand in his hand and he said, I'm just normal, just like you, just like everybody else. And we're here because we love Jehovah. And I was just like, oh my God, I met Michael Jackson! Woo! And it was pretty cool. He's very, very kind. He was very kind. And, there wasn't too much conversation, but I thought it was pretty cool, and I did want to share that with you. I remember, I don't know if you guys had this experience, but, that these conventions were at big stadiums, and so I remember we'd always get, binoculars and stuff so that we could see. We'd always be sitting kind of far, so that we could see, the podium. So I'd have my, binoculars, and I remember, searching the stadium for Michael Jackson. He actually was sitting to the left in a section that was all sectioned off especially for him, and he was there with his bodyguards. And there were a couple of other people in that area. I mean, maybe they were a part of his entourage. I don't know. I was too young to really know about all of that stuff at the time. I think it was 9 or 10, something like that. I was really young, but I just thought that was super cool. So I wanted to share it. Yes, I met Michael Jackson, and yes, he was a Jehovah's Witness. And he attended attended, well, I guess his family they were witnesses, and I think it was his, I want to say, I better not, because I'm not exactly sure which side, if it was the mother or the father that was more of the witness, but I know that there was a lot of abuse in that family, and my mom had like sat down to talk to me a little bit about some of the things that she had known and heard about after that, like it must have been the week following or something after, because it was such an exciting experience for all of us. We were like, or my brother and I, we were just like, so cool, and yeah, anyways, that was it. That was my story for the day. Well, maybe not for the day. I have some free time today, so I may be hopping on a couple times. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with someone who can benefit from our community. And hit the bell so you know when I make new videos. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!